To see a full breakdown of this pass guide. If you are struggling to pass the ball in Madden 23, then I just released the perfect video for you. I break down the weaknesses of the 5 most common coverages you will face, and I give you tips and concepts that can be used out of any scheme or any playbook so you can attack each one of these defenses in the best way possible. And then I also show you how you can all of each one of these defensive coverages over the top for huge gain. Go check out this video on my YouTube channel to see a full breakdown of this pass guide. If you are struggling to pass the ball in Madden 23, then I just released the perfect video for you. I break down the weaknesses of the 5 most common coverages you will face, and I give you tips and concepts that can be used out of any scheme or any playbook. You can attack each one of these defenses in the best way possible. And then I also show you how you can evolve each one of these defensive coverages over the top for huge gain. Go check out this video on my YouTube channel to see a full breakdown of this pass guide. If you are struggling to pass the ball in Madden 23, then I just released the perfect video for you. I break down the weaknesses of the 5 most common coverages you will face, and I give you tips and concepts that can be used out of any scheme or any playbook. You can attack each one of these defenses in the best way possible. And then I also show you how you can evolve each one of these defensive coverages over the top for huge gain. Go check out this video on my YouTube channel to see a full breakdown of this pass guide. If you are struggling to pass the ball in Madden 23, then I just released the perfect video for you. I break down the weaknesses of 5 most common coverages.
Go ballistic and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. I done spoke too much. Close curtain and scene. I am not a human being. I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou. I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Once more, here's Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first
That's
down.
the football we playing.
The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it. And some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
On 4th down, Herbert. And he's brought down.
Why you ain't punting the ball?
With a football, it's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
From the 16, Hurts.
Oh, do that. Whoa, do that to the wrong one.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is popular culture. This one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their all their offensive teammates have to get to the quarterback right now.
Yeah, fucking right. What the fuck is he even doing back there?
What's done is done. Let's get him next time.
So that must mean that motherfucker ain't blitzing.
About to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30, 10, touchdown.
I don't know how that happened, but
as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard.
like, how was he by himself and man-to-man? I don't get that.
That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because
man-to-man, this motherfucker running by himself. My cornerback, nowhere to be found.
Substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Back to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Even though I threw that away, but
He had the
okay.
interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to put these
stop
plays
going,
to
man.
his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
After the sack on first down, Hurts looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. The 40, the 20, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that lead from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only do they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play to put points on the board for their team.
And he is in to make it 16-0. 16-0. That's the score after one on EA. Charger football to start quarter number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts.
Oh, my God.
And this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, you have to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.